Welcome to News Flakes on Signature TV. I am Barry Kumo Ado. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says that the rescheduled rerun election for the Enugu South one-state constituency was postponed for security reasons. INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner in the state, Dr. Chukwuemeka Chukwu, said in an interview in Enugu that the rerun election, which was fixed after stakeholders' engagement to hold on June 8, would hold on a later date to be communicated by the Commission. The Labour Party candidate for the State House of Assembly, Bright Ngene, was declared winner of the March 18, 2023 election and was sworn in, but the election was nullified by the tribunal for being inconclusive. This is the third attempt by the INEC to hold the election. The Committee of Youths on Mobilization and Sensitization has advised the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, to align its minimum wage demand with government's ability to pay. The Director General of the organization, Obinna Nwaka, made the call during a Thanksgiving service to mark the end of a 2024 Youths Week at the Church of Nigeria Anglican Commission, Yanya, Abuja on Sunday. Nwaka said that considering the current economic challenge in the country, the federal and state governments may not be able to sustain the payment of a 250,000 naira demanded as minimum wage by the NLC for workers. The Nigerian Air Force says the air component of Operation Delta Safe successfully destroyed 2 illegal refining sites situated along the banks of Imo River. The Director of Public Relations and Information for the Nigerian Air Force, Edward Gabwek, said in a statement on Sunday in Abuja that the operation was carried out on Saturday. Gabwek said the strike was conducted barely hours after the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, had discussions with Governor Alex Oti of Abia on plans to set up a NAF base in the state. Troops of the Nigerian army successfully thwarted a kidnap attempt by a suspected terrorist group along the Ugeli-Patani Road in Delta on Sunday. In a post on its official X handle on Sunday, the Nigerian army said a swift response to a distress call resulted in the rescue of passengers who had been kidnapped while traveling in a commercial bus. Fires continued to rage the Pantanal, world's largest tropical wetland in central western Brazil, on Sunday, with video and drone footage showing the blaze gradually advancing towards the Bolivian border. The blaze, a result of weak rains since late last year, which have disrupted the usual seasonal flooding and left more of the region vulnerable to fires, started earlier in June and have surged nearly tenfold so far this year to the highest level since 2020, when the biome suffered its worst blaze on record. Satellite data from Brazil's National Institute for Space Research showed a 980% increase in the number of fires in the Pantanal through June 5 compared with the same period of last year. The Israeli army raided Al-Farar refugee camp near West Bank's Tubas on the morning of Monday, killing a Palestinian teen during the raid. 15-year-old Mahmoud Nabrisi succumbed to his wounds after he was shot by the forces raiding the camp, medical sources said. The occupied West Bank, which Palestinians wants as the core of a future independent state, along with Gaza, has seen a surge in violence since the start of the war in Gaza last year, and a major crackdown by Israeli security forces, which have made thousands of arrests. Australian police said they are conducting an investigation after the United States consulate in Sydney was vandalized early Monday morning. The building, located in the northern suburbs of Australia's largest city, was attacked and sprayed with paint by a person carrying a small sledgehammer at around 3 a.m. on Sunday. Footage aired by the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, ABC, showed inverted red triangles graffitied on the building's front. The Week 35-star match of the Nigeria Premier Football League between Rangers International of Enugu and Enyimba Afaba was abandoned after the visitors walked out of Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium, venue of the match. The Enyimba team abandoned the match after Rangers was awarded a penalty in the 107th minute of play, while the match was still goalless. Enyimba players protested vehemently after Rangers was awarded a penalty in the 9 minutes of the extra time, and when the centre referee stood his ground, he staged a workout of the pitch and refused to come back to continue play. After waiting for Enyimba players to return to the pitch, the referee positioned the ball at the spot, only for some fans at the stand, suspected to be Enyimba fans, to start throwing objects into the field. And elsewhere, at the Ondo Sports Complex, Akure, the Sunshine Stars FC of Akure defeated fellow strugglers Akwa United 2-0 in another match day 35 encounter of the Nigeria Premier Football League. The match was a push for survival in the league for both teams, as Lucky Nwafo and Ibrahim Yusuf did the job for the hosts in the second half after the first half ended goalless. Boboye's introduction of young sensation Chinedu Mosu in the 73rd minute did the magic, as Lucky Nwafo was lucky to give the home team an opener in the 74th minute, with substitute Yusuf Ibrahim scoring from a close range free kick to make it 2-0 to put the game beyond the visitors. Well, that's News Flakes for this hour. I am Barikumo Ado. Thanks for being with us.